Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. If you are struggling with arthritis pain, stiffness in your hands, or those swollen knuckles that just don't seem to get better, listen closely. Today I'm going to share with you the top 3 healing teas that can naturally soothe inflammation, reduce stiffness, and help restore mobility in your joints. My friends, let's take a closer look at one of nature's most powerful remedies for arthritis relief, ginger tea. If you have ever struggled with stiff hands, swollen knuckles, or that achy throbbing pain that just doesn't seem to go away, you're not alone. Millions of people live with arthritis every single day, and while many turn to medications that mask the pain temporarily, the truth is there are natural ways to calm inflammation at its source. Ginger is one of those miraculous gifts from nature, and when used consistently, it can make a dramatic difference in the way your joints feel and function. Ginger has been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, from ancient China to Ayurvedic healing in India. It's not just a spice that adds flavor to your food, it's a natural anti-inflammatory powerhouse. The compounds inside ginger, called gingerols and shoguls, work directly on the inflammatory pathways that cause joint pain. These are the same pathways that many over-the-counter arthritis medications try to block, but ginger does it naturally without harmful side effects. Imagine starting your morning with a warm, soothing cup of ginger tea. As that warmth flows through your body, the active compounds are going to work. They begin to improve circulation, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your stiff, aching joints. They calm down the overactive immune responses that cause swelling in your fingers and hands, and they start to reduce the chemical messengers that are responsible for pain. It's like sending in a natural army of healers to the very areas of your body that need it most. Now, one of the most common complaints I hear from people dealing with arthritis is that their hands feel like they are locked up in the morning. They wake up, try to move their fingers, and they feel stiff, swollen, and almost unusable. This is where ginger tea can be life-changing. Because ginger increases blood flow, it helps flush out the inflammatory toxins that build up overnight. Within just a few weeks of drinking ginger tea daily, many people notice that their hands feel looser, more flexible, and far less painful in the mornings. Another amazing benefit of ginger is its ability to act as a natural pain reliever. Studies have shown that ginger can actually work similarly to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, SAIDs, but without damaging your stomach lining or putting stress on your liver and kidneys. It helps block pain signals in the nervous system, which means not only are you reducing the inflammation, but you're also calming the brain's perception of pain. That's powerful. Let me share with you how simple it is to make this tea at home. Take a fresh piece of ginger root, about 1 to 2 inches, slice it thinly, and boil it in water for about 10 minutes. The longer it simmers, the stronger the tea will be. You can add a little lemon juice for extra vitamin C and a touch of raw honey for its soothing and antibacterial properties. What you end up with is not just a cup of tea, it's a healing tonic, one that can help you reduce arthritis pain naturally day after day. The key, my friends, is consistency. Don't expect to drink ginger tea once and wake up the next morning completely free of pain. That's not how natural healing works. But if you commit to making this a daily ritual, within a few weeks, you'll begin to notice real changes. Less swelling, easier movement in your joints, and even an overall improvement in your energy and digestion, because ginger also helps the gut, and when your gut is healthier, inflammation throughout the body begins to calm down. Now here's something else you should know. Arthritis is not just about your joints, it's about your entire lifestyle. The food you eat, the stress you carry, the lack of movement, and the toxins you're exposed to all contribute to inflammation. Ginger tea becomes even more powerful when you combine it with other healthy habits like reducing processed foods, moving your body regularly, and practicing relaxation techniques that calm stress. Think of ginger tea as one powerful piece of the healing puzzle. I've had patients tell me that after adding ginger tea into their daily routine, they no longer needed to rely as heavily on pain medications. They could open jars again, they could grip a pen without discomfort, and they could even return to activities they had given up because of arthritis pain. That's what makes this so exciting. You're not just drinking a tea, you're giving yourself freedom, mobility, and a better quality of life. Science is now catching up with what ancient healers have known for centuries. Clinical studies show that ginger reduces inflammatory markers in the blood, decreases joint swelling, and even improves function in people with osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. These aren't just folk remedies. They are time-tested, scientifically backed solutions that really work. So if you're looking for a natural way to soothe your stiff and painful hands, start with ginger tea, make it a ritual every morning or evening, and let your body soak in the benefits. Nature has given us everything we need to heal, but it's up to us to use it. Arthritis does not have to control your life. The power to reduce your pain, to restore your flexibility, and to reclaim your freedom is sitting right there in a simple route you can find at any grocery store. My friends, I encourage you, don't wait for the pain to get worse. Take action today. Brew that tea, sip it slowly, and know that every cup is a step toward less pain and more healing. And remember, always stay consistent, stay positive, and believe in your body's ability to heal. Because when you give your body the right tools like ginger tea, it will reward you with strength, mobility, and a healthier, happier life. Let's talk about one of the most remarkable natural healers that has been used for thousands of years across the world, turmeric. When it comes to arthritis and the pain, stiffness, and swelling it brings into your life, turmeric can be one of the most powerful allies you'll ever have. And the best way to get the soothing benefits of turmeric every day is by drinking it as a warm, healing tea. Arthritis is driven by inflammation, that stiffness in your knuckles, the swelling in your fingers, that ache in your wrists. It all comes back to inflammatory chemicals running through your body. Your immune system, which is supposed to protect you, begins overreacting, attacking your joints, and leaving behind pain and damage. This is why so many arthritis medications are designed to suppress inflammation. But here's the truth. Nature has already given us a way to calm this process safely and effectively without the side effects that often come with prescription or over-the-counter drugs. And that way is turmeric. The golden spice is more than just a seasoning for your curry or rice. It contains a powerful compound called curcumin, and curcumin is where the magic happens. Researchers have studied curcumin for decades, and the evidence is clear. It reduces inflammatory markers in the body, lowers pain, and improves mobility in people with arthritis. In fact, some studies have shown curcumin works just as well as common arthritis drugs, but without the risk of stomach ulcers, kidney damage, or liver stress. That's something worth paying attention to. Picture this. You wake up in the morning with stiff, swollen hands. You reach for a cup of warm turmeric tea, sip slowly, and feel that golden warmth flow through your body. The curcumin begins circulating through your bloodstream, targeting the very molecules that drive inflammation. It calms the overactive immune cells in your joints. It protects the cartilage from further breakdown. And little by little, with each cup, it gives your body a chance to heal, to repair, and to move with more ease. Now here's something important to remember. Turmeric on its own is powerful, but the body doesn't absorb curcumin very easily. That's why you need to add just a pinch of black pepper. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, and it increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That means when you drink turmeric tea with a little black pepper, you're giving your body the maximum healing potential from this golden spice. You can also add a small amount of healthy fat, like coconut oil or almond milk, which helps curcumin dissolve and absorb even better. The ritual of drinking turmeric tea can also be healing for your mind and spirit. Stress is a major trigger for arthritis flare-ups. When you take 10 minutes to sit quietly with a warm, soothing cup of tea, you're not only giving your body anti-inflammatory compounds, but you're also giving your mind a chance to calm down. Lower stress means lower cortisol, and lower cortisol means less inflammation throughout the body. This is why I always tell people, healing is not just about what you put into your body, it's about the entire environment you create for yourself. Consistency is everything, my friends. If you drink turmeric tea once a week, you may not notice much difference. But if you commit to making it part of your daily routine, one cup in the morning, maybe another in the evening, you will begin to notice changes. The swelling in your hands may lessen. The stiffness may not last as long. You may even find yourself sleeping better because when inflammation calms down, the body can finally relax and restore itself. And I've heard so many inspiring stories from people who started drinking turmeric tea every day. They tell me their hands are no longer so painful, that they can finally make a fist without wincing, that they can get back to cooking, gardening, or writing without the constant reminder of arthritis pain. For many, this simple ritual has been life-changing, and it doesn't stop at the joints. Turmeric tea supports your heart, your brain, and even your digestion. It lowers oxidative stress, which is at the root of so many chronic conditions. So when you drink turmeric tea, you're not just helping your arthritis, you're helping your entire body heal. Let me share with you a simple way to make it. Take 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and simmer it in a cup of hot water or milk for about 5 minutes. You can add a little honey to balance the flavor, or some cinnamon for extra anti-inflammatory support. What you create is a golden drink, sometimes called golden milk or turmeric tea, that nourishes your joints and your whole body. Science is now confirming what traditional healers in India and China have known for centuries. Turmeric works. It doesn't just mask pain, it changes the way your body responds to inflammation. It protects your joints from further damage, and it gives you back something many people with arthritis feel they've lost: hope. My message to you is simple. Don't wait for the pain to become unbearable. Don't let arthritis rob you of your independence and your joy. Start small, brew yourself a cup of turmeric tea today, make it a daily practice. Be patient, be consistent, and trust in the natural healing power that's already inside you. Arthritis is not the end of your story. With simple steps like turmeric tea, you can reduce your pain, restore your flexibility, and take back control of your life. Always remember, healing is possible when you give your body the right tools. Stay positive, stay committed, and as always, my friends, make it a great day. Let's dive into the third healing tea that has tremendous power to soothe arthritis pain and protect your joints: green tea. For centuries, green tea has been celebrated in Asian cultures not only as a refreshing drink, but also as a natural medicine. Today, modern science has confirmed what ancient healers already knew. Green tea is loaded with powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect your cartilage, and slow down the progression of arthritis. If you struggle with stiff, swollen, or painful hands, green tea can become one of your most trusted daily rituals. The reason is because of a special compound found in green tea called EGCG, or epigallocatechin-gallate. This antioxidant is like a shield for your joints. It not only helps reduce inflammation, but it also protects your cartilage cells from breaking down. Cartilage is what cushions your joints, and in arthritis, that cartilage begins to wear away, leaving bones to rub against each other. That's where so much of the pain, stiffness, and swelling comes from. By protecting and preserving cartilage, green tea helps maintain mobility and comfort in your joints. Now, what makes green tea so remarkable is that it doesn't just address the symptoms, it targets the root causes. Arthritis pain is fueled by chemicals called free radicals and inflammatory cytokines. EGCG from green tea neutralizes free radicals before they can damage your tissues. It also lowers the activity of those inflammatory messengers that make your joints swell and ache. This means you're not just feeling temporary relief, you're actively slowing down the processes that make arthritis worse over time. Think about starting your morning with a warm cup of green tea. As you sip slowly, the antioxidants begin flowing through your bloodstream, calming inflammation throughout your entire body. Unlike coffee, which can sometimes overstimulate the nervous system and dehydrate the body, green tea gives you a gentle, steady energy. It lifts your mood, sharpens your focus, and at the same time it heals. That's why so many people find green tea not just a beverage, but a lifestyle. Another powerful benefit of green tea is its effect on your immune system. Many forms of arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis, are autoimmune conditions where the immune system mistakenly attacks the joints. EGCG has been shown to help regulate the immune response, calming down that overreaction and reducing the damage it causes. For people with autoimmune-driven arthritis, this can be life-changing. Instead of the immune system working against you, green tea helps bring balance back, allowing your body to protect itself rather than attack itself. And let's not forget circulation. And one of the biggest challenges with arthritis in the hands is poor blood flow. When circulation is reduced, your joints don't get the nutrients and oxygen they need to heal, and toxins build up in the tissues. Green tea naturally improves circulation, helping your body flush out waste and deliver healing nutrients to the areas that hurt the most. Over time, this means less stiffness, less swelling, and greater flexibility in your fingers, wrists, and hands. Now, people often ask me, when is the best time to drink green tea for arthritis relief? I recommend starting your day with 1 cup in the morning to wake up your body and set the tone for the day. If you like, you can enjoy a second cup in the afternoon for an extra boost of energy and healing power. Try to avoid drinking it too late in the evening, because while green tea contains less caffeine than coffee, it can still interfere with sleep if consumed right before bedtime. Another tip is to brew your green tea properly. Don't pour boiling water directly onto the leaves or bag. Let the water cool slightly first. Extremely hot water can destroy some of the delicate antioxidants. Brew it for 2 to 3 minutes and then enjoy. You can also add a little lemon juice, which not only enhances the flavor, but also boosts the absorption of antioxidants. If you like a touch of sweetness, use a little raw honey, which has its own anti-inflammatory and antibacterial benefits. What's truly inspiring is hearing the real-life experiences of people who have made green tea a part of their daily healing journey. Many have told me their morning stiffness is far less intense, they feel lighter in their joints, and they notice their hands no longer swell as much during the day. Some even say green tea has helped them cut down on their reliance on pain medications. That's the beauty of natural remedies. When used consistently, they allow the body to do what it was designed to do, heal. But remember, my friends, this isn't about one magic cup of tea that erases arthritis overnight. Healing takes patience and it takes consistency. Green tea needs to become part of your lifestyle, just like healthy eating, daily movement, and stress management. When you combine all these elements, that's when you'll see the most powerful results. Green tea also supports other areas of your health. It lowers cholesterol, protects the heart, supports brain health, and even helps balance blood sugar. That means while you're soothing your arthritis pain, you're also protecting your body against some of the biggest health challenges we face as we get older. This is why I call green tea a longevity drink. It keeps you healthier, stronger, and more resilient as the years go by. If you're dealing with arthritis pain in your hands, start simple. Replace 1 cup of coffee or soda with green tea each day. Make it a calming ritual. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and enjoy the healing warmth. Over time, let it become a habit, something you look forward to. Your joints will thank you, your body will thank you, and your future self will thank you. My message to you is clear. Don't let arthritis take away your ability to live life fully. Natural remedies like green tea are here to support you, to protect you, and to give you the strength to keep moving forward. You have the power to change your health one choice at a time, and something as simple as a cup of green tea can be the beginning of that transformation. I want to talk to you about something that is often overlooked when it comes to natural healing and arthritis relief: consistency. You can have the most powerful remedies in the world. You can drink ginger tea, turmeric tea, green tea, or any other healing beverage, but if you only do it once in a while, you will never experience the true transformation your body is capable of. Consistency is the bridge between where you are right now in pain, stiff, swollen, and frustrated, and where you want to be free, flexible, moving with ease, and enjoying life again. Arthritis is not something that shows up overnight. It is the result of years of inflammation, wear and tear, and often lifestyle patterns that haven't supported the joints the way they should. That's why it doesn't go away with 1 pill or 1 cup of tea. Healing is a process. The body needs time to repair, time to reset, and time to rebuild. And the way we give it that chance is by being consistent with the things that help Think about brushing your teeth. You don't brush your teeth once a week and expect them to stay clean and healthy. You brush them every day, sometimes twice a day, because you know that small daily actions protect you from bigger problems down the road. The same principle applies to your arthritis: drinking healing teas, stretching, moving your body, managing stress, eating anti-inflammatory foods. All of these must become part of your lifestyle. When you do them consistently, day after day, you build momentum. Your body begins to adapt. The inflammation slowly comes down, the stiffness loosens, and the pain becomes more manageable. Now, I know how discouraging arthritis can be. Many people wake up every morning with stiff fingers, swollen joints, and the thought, this is just how my life is going to be. That belief alone can hold you back from healing. But here's the truth. Your body is always trying to heal. The human body is incredibly resilient. Every single day, your cells are repairing, rebuilding, and regenerating. When you consistently give them the right tools, like ginger, turmeric, and green tea, you are fueling that natural healing process. One cup of tea won't change your life, but one cup every day for a month, 3 months, 6 months, that's when you notice a difference. Consistency also trains your mind. When you stick with a healthy practice, you begin to shift your mindset from being a passive sufferer to being an active healer. Instead of saying, there's nothing I can do about my arthritis, you start saying, I am doing something about my arthritis every single day. That shift in mindset is powerful because it changes the way you show up in your life. You start to believe in your ability to heal, and belief is one of the strongest medicines we have. One of the challenges with natural remedies is that they often don't provide the quick fix that medications do. A pill may dull the pain within an hour, but it does not heal the underlying inflammation. Natural remedies, on the other hand, may take weeks before you notice big changes, but they are working at the root. That's why so many people give up too soon. They drink turmeric tea for a few days, don't feel much better, and decide it doesn't work. But if they stay consistent for a month or two, they would likely notice a dramatic shift in their pain, swelling, and mobility. Let me share an example. A woman I worked with had severe arthritis in her hands. She struggled with simple tasks like buttoning her shirt and holding a pen. She started drinking turmeric and ginger tea every day, and at first nothing seemed different. She was discouraged. But I reminded her to stay the course, to be consistent, and to trust the process. After 3 weeks, she noticed her morning stiffness was not as bad. After 6 weeks, her hands were visibly less swollen. After 3 months, she could open jars again, something she hadn't been able to do for years. That transformation came from consistency, not from one magical moment, but from a commitment repeated day after day. Consistency is also about building habits that become automatic. If you have to convince yourself every day to drink your healing tea, it feels like a chore, but when you make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth, it becomes effortless. You wake up, boil water, add your ginger or turmeric, and sip it while you start your day. The more you repeat that, the easier it becomes. Before long, it's just part of who you are. And that's when real healing happens, not from something you do occasionally, but from the things you do consistently without even thinking about it. I encourage you to look at your life and ask yourself, where can I be more consistent? Are you drinking your teas every day or just once in a while? Are you moving your body daily, even if it's just a gentle walk, or are you sitting most of the day? Are you managing your stress with deep breathing, prayer, or meditation, or are you letting it pile up and inflame your body? Small, consistent actions in each of these areas add up to big results. My friends, arthritis does not define you. Your habits, your mindset, and your consistency define the quality of your life. Every time you choose to do something healing, you are casting a vote for the life you want. One vote doesn't win the election, but consistent voting, day after day, creates victory. That victory is less pain, more flexibility, and more joy in the things you love to do. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged if the results don't come instantly. Trust the process, stay consistent, and remember that every cup of tea, every stretch, every positive choice is moving you closer to freedom from arthritis pain. Your body has the ability to heal, but it needs your help every single day. I want to leave you with something deeper than just the foods or teas you drink for arthritis relief, because while ginger, turmeric, and green tea are powerful tools, the truth is that the most important key to healing is your own mindset and belief that you have the power to take charge of your health. Arthritis can make you feel powerless. The stiffness, the swelling, the pain, it all seems like it's controlling your life. You wake up in the morning, and before you even get out of bed, your joints are already reminding you of your limitations. But I'm here to tell you, you are not your arthritis. You are stronger than the pain, and you have the ability to create change in your body naturally and safely. Empowerment begins with a choice. You can choose to focus only on the pain, or you can choose to focus on the steps you can take to reduce that pain and reclaim your life. Healing teas are just one example. When you drink ginger, turmeric, or green tea every day, you're not just consuming herbs. You're making a declaration, I am taking action for my health. Every cup is a small victory, a reminder that you are not giving up and that your body deserves to be cared for and nourished. What I've learned from working with thousands of people over the years is this: healing is not just about the physical body. It's about the mind, the spirit, and the daily choices that shape the direction of your life. Arthritis is fueled by inflammation, yes, but it's also fueled by stress, by negativity, by hopelessness. When you feel defeated, your body suffers. When you feel hopeful and empowered, your body responds differently. Science even shows us that optimism reduces stress hormones, lowers inflammation, and improves healing. That means your mindset is just as powerful as any medicine you could take. I know some of you listening right now may feel like it's too late. You've been living with arthritis for years and the damage is done, but it is never too late to improve. Your body is always healing. Every day new cells are being made. Every day your tissues are working to repair themselves. And when you give your body the right support through natural foods, healing teas, movement, rest, and positivity, you give those cells the environment they need to thrive. You may not reverse everything overnight, but you can reduce pain, you can restore mobility, and you can create a better quality of life moving forward. Empowerment also means letting go of the idea that someone else has to fix you. Too many people are waiting for the perfect pill, the perfect doctor, or the perfect treatment. But real healing begins when you take ownership. When you say, I am responsible for my health and I will do what it takes to improve it. That shift alone can be life-changing, because once you take responsibility, you stop being a victim of arthritis and start being an active participant in your own healing. Natural remedies give you that control. A cup of turmeric tea in the morning doesn't require prescriptions. A walk around your neighborhood doesn't require a doctor's approval. Breathing deeply to calm your stress doesn't cost a thing. These are things you can do right now, today, to bring healing into your life. And every time you do them, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your pain. I often remind people that pain is not just a physical experience, it's also emotional. Arthritis pain is not only about swollen joints, it's about the frustration of not being able to open a jar, the sadness of not being able to play with your grandchildren, the disappointment of sitting on the sidelines when you want to be active. But when you empower yourself with natural tools, you begin to break free from that cycle. You may still have arthritis, but arthritis no longer has you. That is the difference. Imagine waking up one morning and instead of saying, I can't do this because of my arthritis, you say, what can I do today to support my healing? That one shift changes everything. Maybe you brew a cup of ginger tea. Maybe you stretch your fingers gently. Maybe you go for a short walk in the sun. These small steps, repeated consistently, build momentum. Over time, they create real transformation. That is empowerment in action. I want you to know that healing naturally does not mean healing alone. Surround yourself with supportive people, with positive voices, with communities that uplift you. When you share your journey with others, you inspire them and their encouragement fuels you. Together, you create an environment where healing thrives. My friends, arthritis may be part of your life, but it does not define you. You are defined by your strength, your resilience, and your choices. And when you choose natural healing, when you choose consistency, and when you choose empowerment, you are choosing a better future for yourself. So let this be your reminder today. You have more control than you think. You don't have to accept pain as your destiny. You don't have to let arthritis steal your joy. You can take back your power one small step at a time. Whether it's a healing tea, a healthy meal, a deep breath, or a positive thought, you are building a foundation of healing that will support you for the rest of your life.